Hey there, it's Dr. Wayne Purnell, the founder of the Dynamic Leader programs. I'm here today because a friend of mine, Cheryl, asked me a question, and I thought I'd answer it this way, right? She asked me a few questions, and the first one was really about the ambitions for 2018. What are my personal ambitions for 2018? And I thought I would start that answer by saying that, well, where have I been in 2017, right? So I now have a couple of online courses. I'm working on a third one. I have the Success and Significance course, which is fabulous. It walks you through the different steps that it takes to make your life of success one that truly matters. I have the Direct Power Systems course, which is all about relationships and communication skills. And then the one I'm working on now is blending business with Bushido concepts, the concepts of the martial arts. And there's such great overlap. You might know that I'm a 4th degree black belt in Bushido. It's a multidisciplinary martial art. It focuses on the way of the warrior scholar, basically. What does it take to be a samurai in today's modern world? So you could check that out at DynamicLeader.com. Here's the thing. What else have I done? Well, I have 3 books out. The first one is the Choosing Your Power. So proud of that book. So proud of that book. That is, there we go. Let's slide this over. Ah, okay. Okay. Alrighty. I don't know if you could see that on the screen that way. All right. So I was trying to highlight it for you. Anyway, Choosing Your Power. I'm just so proud of that book. The other one, I contributed to a book with Brian Tracy, and the other book, The Significance Factor, came out a year ago. It hit #1 the day it came out, and also very, very, very proud of that book. So besides the courses, there are books. So what's next? Like, ambitious me, what's next? Well, the thing that I want to be doing is getting known. I want to know a little bit, I want to be known a little bit more. I want to get better known so that people go, oh, that guy, right? The Dynamic Leader guy. Dr. P, right? Dr. Wayne Purnell, known as Dr. P. Oh, yeah, yeah. And that I'm known for leadership, that I'm known for relationships, and that I'm known for blending business with psychology with martial arts. So in 2018, I will have 2 new courses out. I haven't decided what they are yet. And I will have 2 new books out, and I haven't decided what those are yet. I will say that I have a weekly blog, and you can find that at DynamicLeader.com. You can stay up to date with Wednesdays with Wayne. So my ambition for 2018 is to just be really productive. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to do that with block time, right? So let's talk about that. How do I plan my bold moves, right? Well, how do I know what I'm going to write? How do I know what courses I'm going to produce? Well, here's the deal. I look at what people have been asking me about. That way I know what I should be focused on in answering. So my suggestion for you is pay attention. What do people want to know? And if you've got things that you'd like me to know about or to focus on, please let me know, right? What else? Experience makes you better at estimating. Like the bold moves, like how do you know, right? And it's like what you do actually creates your expertise. And so the more you do of it, the better you get at it. And you have not only your research expertise, but actually your practical expertise of actually doing it. When you create it, right, you're planning. The question that I was asked was, how do you plan the bold moves? Well, always build in buffers, overestimate the time it's going to take you, because it really will take you that time. And build in deadlines, because that is also going to help you to get it done, right? And then the last thing is use block time. Like when my family was watching TV, for example, I would spend a couple hours and just write. While I was on an airplane, I would spend a couple hours and just write. When I was, on weekends, I would negotiate with my family. Like, hey, I'm going to need a couple hours. Can I just write? And that was it. Like, take the time you need to produce what you need to produce. So use block time. And what I mean by that also is pre-block it. Like, block it ahead of time. Like, hey, this weekend's coming up. I'm going to need about 4 hours. Where do you think I can get that? And you negotiate with your family, your partner, yourself even. Like, wow, I've got to do these other things, or I get to do these other things. Make sure that you build in block time for your production, your creativity first. The next thing is, I was asked, how do you handle the stoppers and overcome the obstacles? Well, I'm going to put on my glasses so I can read my slides in front of me. And that is, if you think you need to know it all or have it all perfect before you start, you won't start. And so the biggest stopper is, don't go it alone, and just know that you don't know it all. You won't know it all until you get there, and then you'll do it, and then you're going to want to change it. That's awesome. Change it. But don't change it till you've actually put it out. Like, start writing, start producing, put it out. The other thing is, don't go it alone. Get help. You've got help. So just look for it. Ask for help. Ask for help from your friends. Ask for help from your colleagues. People will judge you. That's what stops a whole lot of people. What if nobody likes it? Somebody's going to like it, and if you do what you're doing for one person, that's going to make a big difference in the world. So just be you, I'll be me, you be you, and just keep doing what you're doing, right? Be that expert in you, right? So that's important. And then where you need tech support, get it. And I have a suggestion for you. There's a gentleman I know that is actually my son, and if you go to jacobpurnell.media, you're going to find some amazing stuff for tech support, sound design, all that stuff in the background. So the things you need, check him out too. That's what I've used, is my family, my friends, my colleagues. I've also joined masterminds so that I can be associated with people who are thinking at that higher level, changing my thinking. Right? So I push them, they push me. That's the nature of mastermind. It's magical. Right? So what about those that are taking bold steps in 2018? The message I have for you is start. Just start. Right? Don't delay. Like, you can take some time and plan, but really don't delay. Actually start. Take that first step. Then keep going. Keep going and stay in this mindset of service, right? Your behavior needs to be one of consistent action. So start, think about not, oh, is it good enough, but really, I am giving, and then stay consistent in your action, right? That's the important thing. All right, so what's next in 2018? Well, 3 words, right? 3 words for what you'll encounter on your journey. And this is kind of fun. This is important and kind of fun. The words that you'll encounter, you're going to encounter words, and keep this in mind, everything you do is an opportunity, and it sounds so cliche, and the truth is, it is real. It is real. If you run into an obstacle, that's an opportunity to learn. You will never run into that obstacle the same way again. You might run into that obstacle, you'll know how to handle it. The next thing is challenge, right? That everything you do brings it up a notch. Bring yourself up a notch. Deliberately challenge yourself. That's awesome. That keeps you growing, and it keeps you ahead of your audience, which is exactly what I'm doing, hopefully, for you as you log into the Dynamic Leader programs, get my blog, all that stuff. Like, I am consistently, consciously pushing myself to be better for you. So that's part of it. What's the opportunity? What's the challenge? And then measure your results, because the other word for 2018, you do this stuff, you will get results, right? If you sit at home and go, oh, I wonder if, that's not taking action. That's just not, right? So the way to get results is to actually do. So get out there and do, right? That's awesome. And then, where are we? So what's next? Here it is. This is for you. Basically, this is what I have for you. If you want to know more about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and how I'm propelling myself, please find me, DynamicLeader.com. You can sign up right away for the Wednesdays with Wayne, right? I'm Dr. Wayne Purnell. You're invited to join me. You can look at my blog, my books, my online courses, and my transformational coaching and advising. So back to you. What's new for you in 2018? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to build you? And more important, what are you going to do to build and serve your audience? You've got this. 2018 is waiting for you. I'm Dr. Wayne Purnell. I'm so glad Cheryl asked me these questions.